Hey folks, Joyce here, Certified Health Coach. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today we're gonna learn or relearn a little bit about the tomatillos. I know they look green and they look like tomatoes, but they're neither green tomatoes because green tomatoes are young tomatoes, and these are actually a berry. Okay, so if you're familiar with gooseberries, it's very similar to that. This is indigenous to Mexico, and it's referred to as Mexican ground cherry. And they are in season in the summer, so it's really nice to include them in your dishes. So we're gonna learn how to prep them today in this video. So vamos, let's go. To pick these summer fruits that's commonly used as a vegetable, I would look for tomatillos that are green in color and uniform throughout the husk, and that the husk is close to the fruit itself, okay? And sometimes the batch, they don't all look like this. I mean, most of the time, right? Nothing is perfect. So if you find ones with the bottoms busted open like this, that's fine too. Or if they're even more open and busted, please look underneath the husks to see if there are any bruises, blemishes, or indentations. So an example of that is this. So this is something that you probably don't want to bring home, but maybe you can cut off some of the parts so you don't waste the food. The tomatillo has a husk around it, okay? So what you're gonna do is just remove the husk, and what you're gonna notice is that it has a sticky film, and it's actually a substance that protects it from insects, okay? So there are two ways to get rid of this sticky film, and that is one, to just drop the tomatillos in a bowl of water and kind of have them soak there for about 5 minutes. If you don't have that time, no worries, just take the husks off. And what you're gonna need is a container like this to put your jewelry on, okay? A food scrubber, and again, you can get this at a 99-cent store or now $1 and over store because of inflation, and some coarse salt, all right? So because the husk has that sticky film around it, after we're done washing it off and scrubbing it, we're going to use some of the salt to rub our hands clean so it's not sticky. Let's go ahead and wash our peeled tomatillos, and I'm scrubbing it lightly with my food scrub. Okay, great. And I'll put this aside, and then I'll take about a teaspoon of salt, put it into my hand, and scrub my hands with it, and this will remove the sticky film. Actually feels pretty good afterwards too. These tomatillos have been soaking in the water for about 5 minutes, and I just want to let you guys know that the sticky film has been removed. And actually, I didn't have to wash my hands for that with salt. So it's really your preference how you want to prep your tomatillos. If you like what you're seeing so far, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the little bell next to it to stay updated on future videos as soon as they come out. Also connect with me on Instagram and Facebook at Kala Health and Wellness. And if you're curious about a 20-minute free consult, email me at jm@kalahealthandwellness.com. I have a sheet pan lined with aluminum foil ready, and here are all my washed tomatillos. And I wanted to show you guys just how to remove some of this and see if it looks okay. So we'll remove that, this part. Okay. And we're gonna lay the tomatillo on the side and cut it down the middle. What it looks like in the middle with the seeds. Place it on the sheet pan for roasting, and let's go ahead and examine some of the other parts. If there are any parts that are soft or bruised, we're going to remove that as well. Otherwise, let's go ahead and cut it down the middle like that. This one is nice and firm all throughout. There we go. And then this one too looks good. All right. Here are the tomatillos. I'm going to season it with some salt, lightly, and some olive oil. Just drizzle it on top, like so. Then turn them over and add more olive oil to the tops. Beautiful. And a little bit of salt, so it's nice and seasoned. If you want to kill two birds with one stone and make your salsa verde or green salsa, you can add some garlic. So this is part of a bowl that I cut the tops off so the garlic itself is exposed. Okay, I'm also adding some onion here. This is white onion. And I have a hot pepper, and in this case I use jalapeno. I'm also going to add a little bit of olive oil there. And we're going to broil it. All right, it's about 20 minutes. Let's take a look. Ooh, nice and roasted and juicy. So we're just gonna let that cool for about 10 minutes and then we can use it. Tomatillos can be eaten raw or roasted, so let's give it a bite. Actually, pretty refreshing, hydrating. It's a little tart. It does kind of taste like a fruit. I can't really place what this reminds me of, but I would just eat tomatillos raw too. I also wanted to do a taste test for the roasted tomatillo. It's sweeter and the tartness has come out, and I love the roasted flavor of the skin. So definitely roast this cut side down. Oh my gosh. I mean, to be honest, I would just eat it like this. It's just so good. I don't have to whiz it up. But, you know, you can make it into other dishes. Now that these vegetables are cooled down, you can whiz this up in the blender to make a salsa verde, a hot or cold tomatillo soup, or a tomatillo salad dressing. That wraps it up, folks. I hope y'all are inspired to visit your local Latin market to familiarize or refamiliarize yourself with tomatillos. There's so many fresh, delicious dishes you can make with this, so please let me know what you end up making in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share, or hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you have, thank y'all so much. See y'all next week, and until then, remember, you deserve to be happy and healthy.